So Masanawana, we're back again. Yeah, in the next few weeks, you'll be seeing a lot of us. Games are coming in thick and fast, and yeah, you'll be seeing us almost every third day. Great win yesterday by the boys, and yeah, Rapelang and Clocks did the review, even though they spent 50% of the time bashing me, but it's okay. Sure, Raps.
Hola.
What's say?
I'm not winner.
You're sharp, man. Another come from behind win again yesterday, and yeah, great win. That good feeling that comes after a win. You know, I've always said, now my mood is determined by the results of Sundowns. If Sundowns win, I'm 100.
Yeah, we played very well against TTM, even though we were 1-0 down, but we managed to come back and win the game. And we have done that many times this season, coming back and winning the game. It shows the fighting spirit of the boys. It shows the hunger of wanting to win and stretching the gap and taking advantage of the team that are on a lower position to us, that are dropping points. So I think this is a great win for us, especially playing away against a team that is on a relegation zone that need 3 points more than Mamelodi Sundowns. But a great win and a great performance from our players, and also a great change by the technical team.
Yeah, no, I think you guys said a mouthful on the review. You had a match, but yeah, back to Champions League, and we fighting at all fronts, playing our last game of the Champions League, not a game of consequence for us, but a game of consequence for our opposition, Belouizdad. They have to win on Friday, because I think they're on 6 points and Hilal is on 4 points. So a draw might not be good for them, because I got they use head-to-head, and if it's head-to-head, I think should Hilal win and Bona Badlale draw, they'll both be on 7. But I think Hilal goes through because I think they scored away,
Again, yeah, they scored go Algeria and go Sudan. They played nil.
Yeah. So a big game for them,
No, this will be a tough game for them, because of they need 3 points. This is a game where they can't afford to play a draw, because of they don't know what will happen on the other side when Al Hilal play TP Mazembe, because of Al Hilal Lebona, they are challenging to secure that second spot in the group. But I think it will be very tough for them, because of they are coming to Pretoria and the game will be at 3:00 afternoon. So I think that's where
is the game not at 6?
Last time I checked, is it maybe Fapanyala cheaper, but one of the two.
I think it got 6. I think it's at 6, eh?
Yeah, no, like they still have to come to Pretoria and face a tough Mamelodi Sundowns that is doing well, Champions League and domestically. So I think what should they do is not put pressure on themselves and not focus on what will happen against Al Hilal. They should just play their normal game, and also maybe Sundowns will rest some of few regular players. They can take advantage of that, because of sometimes we play players who are not regular, who haven't played together in the season. So I think it will be a tough game, and Lorona, we want to stay undefeated. So I'm looking forward to the game Friday.
Yeah, man, and I think they've totally shifted their focus to the Champions League. Looking at how they're doing domestically, I think they are 10th now. So that tells me, or maybe they're really pushing for a spot in the quarterfinals, the Champions League. And yes, we beat them 5-1, but yes, we played well, and we fully deserved to win by that margin. But again, you can't run away from the fact that they lost a player on the second minute of the game, So, excuse me. So this is a game where I think they look to rectify the mistakes of their last game against us, So this being a game of high importance to them, I think they will be very offensive. Maybe they will say first 10 to 15 minutes of the game, let's just contain Mamelodi Sundowns. Let's not go out guns blazing. Let's suss them out, and then when you've settled, we can start attacking. Because I think if they start Babatla in early goal, and then we end up getting a goal against them, it might put them on the back foot. Now they are forced to open spaces everywhere, So I think they will be intelligent. They will say, okay, let's relax, let's play our normal game, but let's try and keep the shape so that we do not concede, and then take it from there.
Yeah, no, this is a team that so far in the league they are not doing very well. When we faced them in the first round of the group stages, they were number 7 on the log, 5 wins and 5 draws. So right now they are number 10 with 6 wins, 8 draws and 1 defeat. It shows you their performance has dropped, and also in terms of points, they haven't collected points that they should have collected to compete with the team that is number 1 and on second of the log. And the thing that I think they've done wrong in the Champions League so far is not winning home games. It is important to win your home games in the Champions League. You look at Mamelodi Sundowns, we have won 2 home, and we have drew 1 and won 1 away. So I think
we won 2 away. We won 2 away. We will
against them. That was their downfall by not winning the home games. So they have to come to Pretoria looking for 3 points. And what they are motivated because of they see there's a potential of them going second, and also the win against Mazembe, that 2-0 win. I think it has motivated them that they can challenge Mamelodi Sundowns. They can get a draw, or they can secure a win. And against Mazembe, they played very well. They created half chances, but I was shocked when I saw their starting lineup that their best players, the likes of Sayud and Yusuf Benchao, number 7, and also their number 17, Selmi. They've been regular, so I was shocked when they didn't start against Mazembe. And their number 7 and their number 10, they came on second half, and they scored those 2 goals coming from the bench. So it shows they're a team that can win games of the bench.
Last time we played them, we said a lot about Sayud, and if you missed that preview, he's the guy who actually scored the equalizer when we played them in Tanzania. He's a magnificent player. I don't think they'll come to South Africa, play Sundowns, and not play the guy that we believe is their best player. That guy is sensational, man. He's just a joy to watch. He's one of those, yes, he's an opponent, but you want to see him play well so that he tests your team, and you see how good your players are. I really can't wait to watch Sayud again.
Yeah, no, he's a fantastic player. He has been in the Champions League Team of the Week, I think, twice or more. It shows he is a great player, and we've all seen him against Mamelodi Sundowns, even though they were 1-0 down, but he tried. Unfortunately, he couldn't do more because of the 1-0 down, one man down. And when you are one man down against Mamelodi Sundowns, we punish you and we score a lot of goals. So I think this is a game where they will avoid making silly mistakes that will make them concede an early goal. This is a game for them where, as much as they are desperate for a win, but they have to be cautious, they have to be alert, they have to keep shape, to maintain Sundowns, and also when they attack, they should keep numbers at the back to avoid a counter attack from Mamelodi Sundowns.
True, true. And the one thing about them is that they are a very offensive team. They're a ball-playing team. Like the last time we said, they are not a typical North African side that would look for set pieces, look to yes, they bully teams, but they're ball-playing. They're a proper ball-playing team. You know, them and Sundowns, them playing Sundowns makes for a great match, to be honest. One even neutrals will enjoy, because they build from the back. They have structure. I'm using that word, and I just thought of someone who always uses that word. But they have structure. You can tell that what they do on the field, it's not something that they bump into. You know, it starts at training. You know, they are a well-trained team. You know, and they play 4-2-2-2 most of the time. And yeah, their number 10, Sayud, is the player to watch, man. And another player to watch is, for me, it's a guy by the name of Kokpu. He was number 25. He's really good, you know. So I'm really looking forward to this game, because I think this being a must win for them means, yes, they will maybe start slow, but as the game progresses, they will start attacking. And when they attack, they're another team that uses their fullbacks the same way as we use ours, you know. And yeah, I think one thing that might give them confidence is the fact that they know for sure that we won't play our regular 11, because they know that we're playing a big game on Monday. So I'd like to believe they've done their homework, and they most probably planned with the players that played against Hilal for us, you know. So yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to that game,
Yeah, no, but as much as I can say we are going to play not players who are not regular this season, but you know, Mamelodi Sundowns, like we signed very good players. You look at Villa against TTM, he came from the bench and he scored a goal. It shows the quality, even though we can rest some of the key players, but we can replace the guys like Mshishi and Serino with players who are good as them. So I think they shouldn't take this game for granted, saying that it is given because of Mamelodi Sundowns will make changes. They have to fight. They have to fight and get a win or get a draw, and hope Mazembe does a favor for them by beating Al Hilal.
Yeah. Speaking of Sayud Mdogish, do we deploy an anti-10 on him? Do we have Mtobi take care of him, or we just give him the freedom of the park and let him do as he pleases?
I think not man-mark him, but keep an eye on him. Like when sometimes he drops too deep to collect the ball, let him drop too deep and collect the ball, because that is where he's not more dangerous. And Yeah, now what is more dangerous is his entry boxes, like his late runs in the boxes. That is more dangerous. So the likes of two center backs and defensive midfielder, they have to see those late runs. So if you stop those late runs and you don't allow him to have more of the ball in the final third, I think you'll have done a very good job. But him dropping too deep, collecting the ball and passing sideways, I think that's where he's not more dangerous. But as his entry boxes and his eye for and pass, I think that is two of the things that we should prevent.
Yeah. Let's jump into our team. Big week ahead, eh? Big, huge week in our season next week, because there's that league game that Clocks mentioned, or he believes we win that game, it's as good as done. I also think so. Yeah. And then on Thursday we play Pirates again in the cup. So with us chasing this treble, I think it would make sense to make huge changes going into Game Year Friday, and I think that the technical team will make a lot of changes. But before we get into that, there's one thing a player that I wanted us to discuss. In the last few games, I think Game Year Black Leopards, and then Game Year Hilal, and yesterday, but he started a Game Year Hilal. Promise Nkuma has Promise jumped ahead of Keletso in the pecking order, because is Keletso out of favor with the technical team? Because in the games that I mentioned, I can't remember if Keletso came on as well, Game Year Leopards, but I think it did. But Promise seems to be the one that the technical team goes to more often than not now, instead of Keletso.
I think that the problem is the competition in their positions. You look at Keletso Magalo, he's competing with Erasmus and Peter Shalulile. Those are experienced players, and also look at
those. Fair enough, ne? Fair enough. But Keletso can also play on the side where Promise, they normally put Promise. I'm not saying they shouldn't. They should pick Promise ahead of Keletso. I just want us to discuss: is he out of favor or not? Because I believe he can play anywhere in the front line. Keletso for now.
I think most of the games they've came on as subs, and like it's hard to judge their performance because of they haven't shown up. They haven't had that much contribution to judge them. But I think it comes to what they do in the training, because of the coaches obviously spend most of the time seeing them play, unlike Rona Babona Fela when they play go grounding in match day. So I think you can say Nkuma is slowly getting ahead of Keletso in terms of featuring in the 18, but I don't know how to answer your question. It's very tough question.
Yeah, go towards it. Yeah, but Promise is a brilliant player. Me bringing this up doesn't mean I have any qualms into the Promise. Promise is a brilliant player who has a great future ahead of him. I mean, you look at the run that he made yesterday. Those are the runs that you do at training, man. So I think we'll be seeing. Funny thing is, what's happening right now is something that it's similar to how it happened actually in the bubble, where Peter proper threw him into the deep end, and he swam, So it tells a lot about his talent and his mental fitness, because I don't think the technical team would throw him in. Wasanano, he's mentally strong as he is, So yeah, man, really happy to see. I really love seeing players from our development shine in our club. I love all our players, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I've always had a soft spot for players who come from development, from back in the day. Kana kotsa bo Densemake, Lucky Kaba, Thabang Rammopudi. I used to Jonas Mavimbel. I used to be so happy when I saw an academic graduate is doing well in the first team. I mean, you look at how Blesser is performing right now. It's Blesser performing so well, and those who came before him. It motivates the ones coming behind. I mean, you look at the boy that we loaned to Timela Cape Town, Neom Puch. That boy is a really good player. I think he's going to be a huge star. So I think he'll do well on loan, and then when he comes back, most probably next season, he will fight. Wow! So I'm really happy seeing the Players Academy graduate, and not only graduate but push for a starting berth in the team.
And these are players who performed very well in the MDC in the past seasons. You look at Yenam Kuma. He was one of our best players in that MDC team previous seasons, and also he has played I think it is under 20 World Cup. Yeah, he has played under 20 World Cup. It shows he's experienced, and also the technical team can trust him. You have highlighted what happened last season in the bubble, where we were dropping Msheshe, but we were playing the likes of Kuma. It shows we can rely on him, and also he can have the same contribution as Boserino Msheshe. But I think that the coaches they need to work on him. They need to help him improve his game, because of Leana, when he comes in, he tries to do all these things by himself. Like Sundowns, you have to share the ball and let other players help you. So I think that's where I think he should improve in terms of his timing, in terms of passing and knowing how to take on players. Because he's good when it comes to one-on-ones. He can take players on. So I think he should know when to release the ball, like improve his movement of the ball, then he will be a complete player, because of also he has a fantastic left foot.
Yeah, too. But I think again that comes with age. He's still young. He will learn. I am happy that he's making these things that you've picked up, these if I may call them mistakes, right now, because with experience, I mean, from doing the Ntotse wrong, that's where you learn, and as seasons go by, you will see that he's learned from. I remember when first arrived at Sundowns. I remember the first time I watched Mshishi live, Mill Park. It was a cup competition. I think Nelly Bank, and I was so frustrated with him. He was doing exactly what you were saying Promise does, and look at him now, So yeah, man. Another thing that I'm happy about, Rapelang, we seem to be getting a lot of the players are on back, from the injuries. I'm happy that Mandela is back, I mean, when you have so much depth, we really gonna need everyone going forward, the like perfect example. We played yesterday. It was a Tuesday. We're playing Friday. We're playing Monday. We're playing Thursday. We're playing Sunday. So that's a lot of game in a short space of time. So we're going to need a lot of legs in the last 2 months of the season.
Yeah, no, this is a stage where you need all your players to be fit and injury free. Like you have highlighted, the congestion of our fixtures, and also we know there are going to be injuries here and there. So it is good when you have a team, you can have players who can replace one another. So I think players coming back, the likes of Brian Onyango and Lubo Chemiti, Lubo Kapinga coming back, I think it will help the team, and also it will improve the competition in our team.
Yeah, man. Yeah, let's get into the starting 11. You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
Go line up I will have Goss as my number 1. I will have Maposa starting again, go left back in. I will have Nascimento, if he's fit, playing with Brian Onyango. I will rest De Hook and Libusa. Go right back in. I don't know, injury and Yamdawi is wrong.
Was he injured or he was just cramping? Was he not even on the bench? I think Nali bench him, Mowani. I could be wrong.
Yeah, he was on the bench.
Yeah, so I think it was more of a cramping than anything gaming in. Yeah.
So it starts Mudau again, and hopefully he doesn't get any cramps. Midfield 3, I'd play Mido, I'd play Domingo, and I would have Trump. Front 3, I would have Nkuma, Villa, and Keleto, and playing Villa as a false 9.
Okay. Yeah, our teams are quite similar. I think the difference is only at 2 players, yeah, same as you. Back 5, Goss, Mudau, Mandela, Mento, and Mudiba. Midfield, I'll have Brashompo, Mido, and Mvala. I think this is the team that they will go with. Okay, the team that I mentioned is not my preferred team. It's actually how I think the technical team will set up. So, yeah, I think it will be from Mido and Mvala, and then I have a lot of players. Ooh. I have one extra player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Flip. Team can only play 12. I just picked that up now. Okay, I think left. Okay. Front 3, it will be Domingo, Nkuma, and Villa. I would love to have Villa, but I have a feeling they might just start Afonso, because I had him on my team. He had player at A12. I don't know how I had player at A12 on my lineup. So I actually had Domingo, Villa, Nkuma, Afonso. Yeah.
Yeah, and like Lina, I wanted Villa to come from the bench like last game against TTM. I want him to get used to playing again gradually. You shouldn't like put pressure on him. Let him try to settle again the team. But Villa is a good player. He has shown in the past season. So I think even if he can start, let him play Boma 60 minutes and you rest him to avoid injury.
Yeah. So yeah, I think the front 3 will be Domingo, Villa, Le Promise, and that midfield it will was Mido, Lemval. That's what I think. But yeah, one thing that I think we forgot to mention, or as much as we play, this is not a game of consequence for us, is that we mustn't lose this game. We have a record that we need to maintain. The technical team and the players might say, no, it doesn't matter. It matters. They talk about this amongst themselves. So these guys, they need to, apart from maintaining our unbeaten run, they need to show that they deserve to be starting. So they really have to push themselves, so that when we shoot for game cheaper next week Monday, we discuss when we discuss who raised their hands, we have a few players who can say, okay, this one did this and that. I think he's pushing for a starting berth,
Yeah, no, they should take advantage of the game time that they get because of Sundowns, regardless or you are a key player or not, but if you are performing and you deserve to be on the starting lineup, then you'll be in the starting lineup, and you should keep yourself in the starting lineup, like Peter used to say. One game like also back to the bench, you have to perform and also show the coaches of Olwena you are at Mamelodi Sundowns to contribute to the success that Mamelodi Sundowns wants to achieve. So I think because of you are playing home, we'll see a lot of positives, and also because of there's less pressure in terms of being a game because of it is a must win. So I think we'll see a lot of positives. We'll see a few players stepping up their performance.
Yeah, and this might be a last game for most in terms of starting, because after this game, every single game that we play until the end of the season is a game of consequence. The games are leaking. We're going into the knockout stage. Champions League. There's knockout. Net bank. So this is a chance for players to push. To show they deserve to be in the starting lineup or to be in the squad. And when the technical team thinks of who can we replace, who can we bring on, they think of Rapelang. Oh, Rapelang did this and this. Belouizdad. Let's put him in and see what he does. Score predictions?
We'll win 3-1.
3-1. I don't think it will be. I'll go with 2-1. For now. Okay, go first.
Brano Nyango will score, and also Villa will score again, and Frompo will score a free kick.
What's fun? I actually wanted to say Frompo will score, but not a free kick. I was gonna say Frompo will score from outside the box. I really wanted to say that. So it's Frompo and Villa for me. I think Frompo and Villa will get our goals. And Masanda, thank you for oh wait, is there anything that you want to say, Adam Dolish?
No, get sharp.
All right, no, thank you guys once again for watching. Don't forget to comment with your preferred lineup, subscribe, tell your friends about Masanda Wana Fan Blog, and subscribe, tell them to subscribe, like, comment, and you send your videos after the game on Friday. I think if we're playing it at 6, the game will end at 8. So before 9 o'clock, send through your videos with your views regarding the game. And
I've descended video.
Man, we will see you guys on Sunday when we preview our league game against that team that frustrates me so much, man. That team that hired a coach that they might fire again without him having coached any game. They've hired him twice, and he wouldn't have sat on the bench twice. So all the best of luck to the boys. Those will be playing, guys. Give it your best. And my only worry, Jebur, I just hope nobody suffers an injury, and we end this group on a high note. Cheers, Masandawana. Sharp.
Sharp.